about your team tonight? You had a chance to take control of conference, and now
yeah,
it's
we
kind of up in the air.
did. We just didn't play good enough to win. I mean, we made too many mistakes. We'd done penalties. We got out-coached, outplayed. I mean, we didn't play well enough to win that game.
What did you tell the guys?
Just
on the
that,
same thing?
exactly that. Everybody has to do a better job, including me, including the players, including everybody.
Did the rain delay affect you guys at
I
all?
don't think it did. You know, I thought when we came back out, I thought we initially defensively, looked better and tackled better and made a punt, and then we scored. I don't think it had an effect, no.
What did you guys do for those 2 hours?
Well, we were in the weight room, had to set the judge machine up, caught a lot of balls, and watched TV like probably everybody else.
The kickoff return obviously was
unbelievable,
costly, and he did it last year against you guys, and you knew about him. What's been the problem in that area? There's also Curley for TCU that was killed.
Well, those two guys are two of the best in the country. I mean, that's the problem. You got to tackle them. We didn't.
And then you got the turnover that the takeaway you've been.
Yeah, and then we throw a pick the first play. I made a bad call, I guess, wrong on the thing, and I should have called the play, and then Kyle shouldn't have thrown the ball that way. I mean, it's a combination of everything.
On defense, it might have just been my perspective. It seems like tackling was kind of an issue.
Yeah, we didn't tackle very well, and we didn't come to balance. Those two running backs are really good players, but we made them look a lot better than even they were, I thought.
Where do you go from this point? It's
it's no different. I mean, we're 4-4. We're a 500 team, and we got to steal a couple on the road somewhere if we want to win the conference.
Is that about right? Do you feel like your team, after there's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of good, but a lot of inconsistency, is your team a 500 team?
I don't. We haven't played well enough to be 6-2. We had a couple plays that certainly would have been, but I mean that's how it was last year. I mean, we were 2 or 3 plays away from being 3-9. Instead of whatever we were, 7-5. That's how football is until you get to where you need to be. We got some kids really trying hard, playing hurt, playing through injuries, all that kind of stuff. But if we make a couple plays, we're 6-2 instead of 4-4. But we're 4-4, and now you got to raise up and go win on the road.
The offense again, just with the consistency. You had to kick I think three field goal attempts, made 2. I know finishing was a key thing for them this week, and I think even early on, 4th and short, really short, I think you elected to kick the field goal. Matt missed. Is that out of just not confidence with the offense?
Well, 4th and 2 early in the game like that, you like to get some points. Certainly later in the game, might have gone for it. Same situation, but we just. We're, like I said, we're not quite where we need to be, and thought we should have had a couple completions right before that kick, so that kind of, when we didn't throw the ball to where we should have gone, made me think about kicking it instead of going for it.
Jaguar had a couple personal fouls.
Yeah, I thought one of them was first one. I mean, I don't know. For whatever reason, we can't have them. It doesn't matter if it was his fault or not. Shouldn't be.
Well, that's his style of play, and so it seems like maybe there's just a thin line there.
Yeah, it just, the second one, I mean, we talk about all the time. Yeah, that was a selfish one.
Anything else, guys? Thank you.
Thanks for